first time in as long as any of us can remember, we are finally able to shed some light on the history of our planet, and conceivably, our origins as a people. What we have found here is nothing short of miraculous. An ancient starship lost to the desert for 1,000 years. The structural damage it sustained, the compression patterns, the debris footprint, all of it is consistent with atmospheric penetration followed by ground impact. But why did it crash here? What happened? Many questions remain unanswered. We know that the satellite data we collected identified hundreds of similar sites scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Each one of these could be a wreck just like the Kalash. It is safe to assume the Galcian have been exploiting these resources for years. Now it's our turn. Composed of exotic materials and compounds not native to our planet, each represents a potential treasure trove of untapped resources and alien technology we can leverage in our fight against the Galcian, and which may well hold the key to our survival on Kharak.
All crews, prepare to shipbreak.
Approaching the wreck now.
Copy that, Rachel. Proceed with shipbreaking operations.
We will need to use several demolition charges. Acknowledged. I'll need to place the charges on the wreck and detonate them once I'm clear of the blast zone.
Understood.
Awaiting orders. Runner copies. Reading you. Runner copies. Charges placed and enabled.
All right. Pull back to a safe distance and initiate detonation.
Bend that area with a turret.
The charges can be detonated individually or as a group. Artifact.
Nice work.
We need to collect that artifact and return it back to the Comparte to research it. Acknowledged.
Base runner here. Send your message.
Armor confirms. Board is green. Let's roll.
What do you need? Construction units identified.
Acknowledged. Let's roll out. Reading you. AO's marked. Set some mines. Maybe we'll catch them off guard.
Rachel here. Prep to load an artifact. Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed. CU site exhausted.
Base runner online. Time's a-wasting.
Armor copies.
Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Destination set.
Ranged online.
The artifact we recovered has been installed successfully. The Comparte is already registering a massive increase in available power.
Comparte power levels are surging. Nice find, Rachel.
And running. Attention, Fleet. The artifact manifest is now available to review the latest science analysis and data. We must push out into the valley and salvage the remaining wreck sites before we run out of time.
Materials tracking.
Understood.
Looking good, as usual.
Be aware. Scattered Galcian contacts detected near wreck locations in the valley. Ensure salvage teams are well defended.
Understood. Salvage teams form up and await orders. I've updated the salvagers with the demolition charge schematic. They'll require CUs to produce new charges.
Understood.
All systems green.
Guard set on base runner. Assuming guard position.
Intel, be advised. Hacking Galcian units is now available. By accessing their shared network, I can commandeer their vehicles. You're online.
If you can get them aboard the Capisi, our engineers can reconfigure their control systems. Once that's done, we can allocate them to our fleet.
Sounds like a plan.
Attempt to commandeer one of their units to confirm the system is operational.
Awaiting orders.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Ready. Roger that. Coordinates confirmed.
Reading.
CU field depleted. Weapon systems offline. Be advised. Carrier repair systems online.
Ready. Send.
Weapon range systems currently active.
Reporting. Set new heading.
This is Rachel. Go ahead. Hacking unit. Reading you, command.
The sensors post is under fire. Attention.
We have insufficient CUs.
Alert. Support craft has been engaged.
It works. I've assumed control of the Galcian vehicle. Sending it to the Capisi now.
Hostile strike craft down. Go for support. Reposition. Enemy armor disabled.
Runner copies.
Rachel here. Control Group 1 designated.
We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Moving into escort formation.
We're ready for orders.
CU deposit depleted.
Moving the site.
Unidentified contact. Designate as hostile. This is the captain.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Support ready. The sensors post is taking fire.
CU field
Detail for
expended.
the first science officer.
We've got a salvager under fire.
Reporting. We're moving.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Hostile armor eliminated. PC, go ahead.
Check the latest from ops first. I sent the details over. Check your screen.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Is being tracked in the area. Copy.
Construction resources exhausted.
Strike fighter ready for service. Move out and be ready.
PC copies.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Armored assault online.
Carrier here.
Proceed to rally point. Secure location marked.
Make ready. Enemy contacts on the board.
Reading. Guard marked armor. Take up guard on that vehicle.
Support ready. Brenner copies. Brenner copies.
This is the captain.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on.
Salvage team is approaching another wreck site. Keep your eyes open for Gaussian strike teams.
Strike craft destroyed. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Strike fighter online.
Reading.
Weapon range systems offline. Carrier repair systems are unavailable. Weapon range systems currently active. Carrier warning. Heat levels are spiking. Reroute power to avoid system damage.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
Copy. On our way. Gaussian air units are probing our position. See you.
Anti-air turrets now available for construction. Anti-air turret templates loaded into the base runners. The main assault force will arrive soon.
Runner. We're moving. Deploy a turret on that location.
Go for Capisi. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
I wonder if anyone survived this impact. Salvager online.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Operations update. RUs in the region have been drained. Be advised, an RU site has been exhausted of resources.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendlies.
Advance to mark CUs.
Light attack vehicle in service.
One of our turrets is taking fire. Attack course set. Hostile strike craft down. Sensors post is under fire. Enemy armor disabled. Hostile designated. Mark Baron.
Strike responding. Guard detail for Rachel Sajet confirmed.
Brenner copies. We're cleared to move. Brenner copies. Construction resources exhausted. Reading you. We have insufficient CUs. Construction resources exhausted. We have insufficient CUs.
Armored vehicle is taking...
It's amazing. This technology survived all these years exposed to the open desert.
Hostile rail...
I wish I had a fully equipped lab to study this material in more detail.
Strike craft destroyed.
Construction resources exhausted.
Warning, Rachel's hull is at 75%. Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
We have insufficient CUs.
Alert, Rachel is at half hull integrity.
Punch it! Construction resources exhausted.
Red alert, Rachel's hull at 20...
Deploying it next wreck site. Expecting Gaussian reinforcements.
Fire.
Fire covering smoke! Move!
Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Construction resources exhausted. Repair their critical systems. We have insufficient CUs.
Make ready. Reading. Armored vehicle has been destroyed.
Construction resources exhausted. Weapon range systems offline. Weapon systems offline. Be advised, carrier repair systems online.
Be advised, Group 7 lost. Repeat, Group 7 lost.
We have insufficient CUs. Reporting.
A sensors post is taking fire. Contact, enemy armor, bearing designated. Alert, sensor post lost.
Construction resources exhausted.
Light attack vehicle is under fire.
We have insufficient CUs. Construction resources exhausted.
Attention.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike system.
We have insufficient CUs. Construction resources exhausted. Strike fighter. We have insufficient CUs.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot.
Construction resources exhausted.
Hostile armor eliminated.
We have insufficient CUs.
Send message.
Construction resources exhausted.
Base runner is on.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
New coordinates verified.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire. A turret is under fire. The sensors post is under fire. Hostile strike craft down. Enemy railgun firing on friendlies. Reading.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Tracking armored craft on approach. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Ready.
We have insufficient CUs.
Unidentified craft on approach. Mark the bearing.
CUs exhausted.
Make ready.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Strike craft taking effective fire. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Enemy armor disabled. Alert. Sensor species in contact.
This is Rachel.
Alert. Sensor post destroyed.
Rachel moving out.
Ready. Send.
Weapon systems offline.
Salvager has been engaged.
Weapon range systems currently active. Weapon systems online. Armor systems active. Carrier warning. Heat levels are spiking. Reroute power to avoid system damage. Armor systems inoperative. Armor systems active. Be advised. Carrier repair systems online. Runner.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Payload on target.
We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
Go! Go!
Armored vehicle lost.
Move out. Green line confirmed.
This is the captain.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot.
Standing by.
Sensors
Reaching
post
command.
is under fire. One of our turrets is taking fire. Alert. A turret post just went
Strike
down.
fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Hostile armor eliminated.
Runner, go ahead. Defend that area.
Strike craft destroyed. Enemy airstrike inbound. An AA turret taking fire.
Armor systems inoperative. Carrier repair systems are unavailable. Carrier warning. Heat levels are spiking. Reroute power to avoid system damage. Weapon range systems offline. Weapon range systems currently active.
Make ready. Hostile railguns opened up.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Hostile strike craft down. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? Armored vehicle is taking fire. Attack course set. Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Reading!
Armored vehicle has been destroyed.
Got him in sight. Firing.
Reading for
Alert. LAV down.
Smoke.
Alert. Rachel is at 75% hull integrity.
Quinta, we found an artifact at this location. Looks promising.
On an artifact.
Great work. Continue salvaging.
Artifact spotted. Prep to load.
Ready. Armor ready. Deploy smoke at designated target.
Good copy.
Fire smoke screen!
Armored vehicle lost.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Ready. We've got a salvager under
Strike
fire.
fighter coordinates
Hostile light
dialed in.
attack vehicle visually authenticated. Rachel is taking fire. Respond.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
A railgun is taking effective fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendlies. Be advised. Group 2 lost. Repeat. Group 2 lost. Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation. Attention.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green light. Enemy railgun eliminated. Runner.
Move order confirmed.
We need a turret set in place.
Strike craft destroyed.
Go ahead.
A sensor post is taking fire.
Confirmed.
Alert. Sensor post lost.
Report.
Armor systems active. CU site exhausted.
Salvage teams. Sensor activity is increasing. Expect the main Galcian force to arrive soon.
We're going as fast as we can here.
This is the captain.
Understood. Keep your eyes open and be ready to pull back to the Capisi.
Set. Attention.
Send message.
A turret is under
Base
fire.
runner is en route.
Alert. Turret post destroyed. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. This is the captain.
Strike
Alert.
fighter approach
Sensor
vector
post
dialed.
destroyed. Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Hostile interceptor destroyed. Hostile armor
Strike fighter
incoming.
coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Support ready.
PC copies.
Armor systems inoperative. Weapon systems offline. Be advised. Carrier repair systems online. Weapon systems online. Runner. Copy. On our way.
This is the captain.
Weapon systems offline. Weapon systems online. Weapon range systems currently active. Carrier repair systems are unavailable.
Target and destroy. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Alert! Rachel is under fire. Hostile railguns have opened up.
Returning fire.
Attack course set.
Receiving. Brenner copies.
Enemy airstrike inbound. Alert! The carrier is taking fire. Enemy fighters have engaged. Listen up. Enemy armor disabled. Warning, Rachel's hull is at 50%. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector.
We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
Armor, go ahead.
Make ready.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
We do not have enough RU.
One of our salvage teams is approaching a wreck in the valley. Updates to follow.
Ready for service. Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn.
Awaiting orders.
Hostile strike craft down. Proximity warning in effect. Hostiles designated.
Intel, we found an artifact at this location. Looks promising.
Artifact detected.
Great work. Continue salvaging.
Confirmed. Be advised, all wreck sections at this site have been processed successfully. That didn't take long. Galcian forces are responding to our salvage operations.
Galcian strike group confirmed on sensors. Redirect defensive forces to our salvage crew's position. We're being hailed by the Galcian carrier. Ready. Stand by to receive. The Galcian commander Kagan has cornered us. We are heavily outnumbered. They will mount their assault from all sides. We must stand our ground.
Alert.
All personnel, man your battle stations.
Craft has been engaged.
Artifact position marked. Moving out.
Enemy railgun
Ready.
firing on
Moving
friendlies.
command. Artifact detected. Move out. Picking up sensor contacts all around us. Artifact recovered. We must pull back to the Capisi.
Armored vehicle is taken.
Confirmed. Get back to the Capisi immediately.
Strike fighter. Galcian units approaching. This is going to be close.
Green line confirmed.
All available forces are to protect salvage crews and the Capisi. All other concerns are secondary.
Group 6 lost. Repeat. Group 6 lost. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Be advised, the Galcian have deployed a new variant of their armored combat unit. It appears to have replaced its standard armament with a missile battery. This will allow it to function as both ground fire support and mobile AA.
Assault online.
The sensors post is under fire. Send. Alert. Sensor post lost.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Reading. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Armor systems inoperative.
Hostile railguns have opened up. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike system. Hostile strike craft down. Crew ready. Hostile armor eliminated.
Dialed in.
The turret is under fire. Course alert. Steady. Carrier is taking fire.
Carrier repair systems are unavailable. Weapon systems online.
We are being overrun.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. Enemy.
Sedim reinforcements have arrived. I say again, Sedim reinforcements have arrived. All units, hold fast and maintain position.
Capisi, this is Captain Mashad of the Sedim carrier Sakala.
Sakala, be advised. The enemy carrier Ashoka and her fleet have us surrounded.
Understood. We warned you and our coalition partners for years of the Galcian threat. We called for a total cleansing of the desert wastelands, but now this appears beyond our reach. I suggest we finish off these Gritidim while we have the advantage.
Agreed.
The Galcian carrier has an escort of multiple cruisers. Recommend immediate advance on the Galcian position.
Capisi, say again. Request targeting the siege cruiser positions.
Copy, Sakala.
Sufficient RU.
All units, move on those siege cruisers now.
Control Group 1 designated.
Seal vents, we're moving downrange. Lock us down for long-range travel.
Capisi copies.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set.
Armored assault operational.
Tracking armored craft on approach. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. Hostile armor eliminated.
Capisi, we are taking heavy fire. Request your forces target the Galcian siege cruisers near our location.
Light attack vehicle destroyed. Strike fighter taking hostile fire.
Op ready.
All units assume convoy formation and stand by to pursuit.
Personal log, Operations Officer Clea Soban, Expedition Carrier Capisi. How many days have we been out here? Feels like weeks already. We've re-established communication with the north. Reports from Tyr are encouraging. Pockets of resistance have sprung up and are holding Galcian forces at bay. But for how long? Here, crew morale remains high despite the constant engagement with Galcian forces. I can't say enough about the men and women who've signed on, risking their lives for this expedition. Our goal feels almost impossible at times, but there is hope, and a will to succeed against all odds. For now, that will have to do.